And Donald Trump says that ceasefire with Iran is over after powerful new strikes against the country yesterday. But he adds negotiations can continue. For more on this, let's bring in CBS News' Jared Hill, joining us live from New York, as the president is expected to sit down with Ukraine's president about their war with Russia. Jared, good morning.
Good morning, Audrina. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty right now about exactly where we are in the war with Iran after this new round of strikes. President Trump, a couple of hours ago, saying that to him the ceasefire is over. The announcement sent oil prices surging, as well as U.S. stock futures dropping, with many wondering, what now? President Trump's two-day trip to the NATO summit in Turkey overshadowed by a major escalation between the U.S. and Iran. Tuesday, the U.S. launched a series of strikes on Iran, hitting 80 targets, according to the Defense Department. The attacks after Iran's Revolutionary Guard attacked 3 ships in the Strait of Hormuz.
I told him every time you hit, we hit.
The Trump administration also revoked the waiver, allowing Iran to sell billions of dollars worth of oil, a concession made in the Memorandum of Understanding that both sides agreed to weeks ago.
Is the ceasefire done? Is the MOU dead?
To me, I think it's over. I don't want to deal with them anymore. They're scum. I'll let our wonderful negotiators keep talking if they want.
This as the president expressed frustration with NATO over allies' refusal to get involved in the Iran conflict.
We protect them, but they're not there for us.
Today in Turkey, President Trump is shifting focus to ending Russia's war with Ukraine. He's set to meet with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky following calls with Russian President Vladimir Putin last Sunday.
I think we're going to get it settled, hopefully soon.
President Trump also says he'll lift sanctions on host nation Turkey and may even sell them F-35 fighter jets.
Something certainly we would consider.
Going against a law he signed in his first term over Turkey's use of Russian military technology. President Trump also reiterated his interest in acquiring Greenland from Denmark. The Danish prime minister, though, vowed to defend the territory, and so did leaders from a number of other Nordic nations. Audrina, back to you.
All right, Jared Hill live for us in New York. Thank you for those updates.